What up, guys? James from Bolt Bros. Chargers sign Essang Bassey to the squad. Let's talk a little bit more about it, guys. Let's get it. Bolt Bros. Let's go.
I'm Dale Henley. You watching the Boat Bros podcast? Let's do it!
So I shouldn't say we traded off JC Jackson, talked a little bit about possibly getting in a guy like Bryce Callahan. And what did we do? We ended up going to Essang Bassey, who got released from the Broncos earlier in the week. So interesting move all around. Interesting to be able to see we go that direction. Now, what does that tell me? Well, we're going with very much a youth movement at this point. I know Bryce Callahan is a little bit more up there in age. I think he's like 32 now. He still had a very, very productive season for us. Actually led our team in interceptions with 3 last season. Knows the system, but hey, here we are. We decided to go to the cheaper route with Essang Bassey, more of a youthful legs, more of a guy that could grow within the system. Has been in the system with the Chargers already, and here we are. So in that corresponding move, the team waived defensive lineman Christopher Hinton too. So basically, he comes back to return to LA, where he ended the 2021 season with us. Undrafted free agent out of Wake Forest, did have a 40 time of 4.46. So he's got some speed all around. I think all around, it's just adding a guy that kind of fits more for the system. If you look at a lot of his highlights too, and what I looked at, he seems like a guy that can play a little bit more off coverage and have a good knack to be able to attack the ball being off coverage. So who knows? We'll see where he ends up going. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of guys moving up and down in our depth chart, but since he has familiarity of being in the system already, this move does kind of make sense. And also, once again, he is a younger guy to go with versus Bryce Callahan. I mean, he is currently, I think, 25 years old right now. So, hey, he's not bad. Now, I'll say this too, like, it's not like he's had a huge amount of time on field. 2020 was his big year. He had 3 games started, did get 1 pick, couple pass defenses, 2 pass defenses. He had a combined of 23 tackles, 21 solo, 2 assists. So outside of that, it's kind of just been every now and then that he's had some time on the field. When he was with the Chargers, he only got 1 tackle, solo tackle, and that was it. Back in 2021, nothing with the Broncos. He had 1 tackle also too, as a total of 2 throughout this entire season for him there. But 2022, he had 15 tackles, 10 solo, 5 assists, 1 tackle for a loss. So nothing too crazy, and 2 pass defense. This year with the Broncos, after he got waived, he's got 1 game start, and he had 8 combined tackles, 5 solo, 3 assists, and that's it. So very much a youth movement on this point. Now, what does this mean for the Chargers? Well, I think what we're doing is we're seeing the youth movement really truly coming through. Going back to the preseason and the offseason, trying to do all these signings, we didn't sign Kyle Van Noy, which he talked about. Chargers want to go on a youth movement. So this is what we're doing right now. We're starting to go into this youth movement. Tom Telesco, they talked a lot about, being coupon Tom and everything too. But, hey, look, we don't have a whole heck of a lot of money next year. We're going to have to find gaps to be able to fill up positions that of need and guys that could fit in the system for us. So Essang Bassey is the guy that we're going with. I did actually look at PFF just to kind of see what rankings look like. If you want to look at those, we'll just pull them up real quick. With the thing about PFF, it's very subjective at the same side. We kind of like them, but then you kind of don't like them because it seems like guys that didn't play well got pretty high grades and so on and so forth. So far this year, 5 solo tackles, 11 targets, allowed 11 receptions. Not good. He has 100% catch rate for his defender. 43.3 is his overall grade at this point. 2022, 10 solo tackles, 23 targets, allowed 14 catches, 58.8. So he did not look too bad in 2022. 2021, it's really not too much that you can really say on that because it's literally one solo tackle, didn't have much field time at all. And then 2020, when he had his biggest year, he had 1 interception, 20 total tackles, did allow 24 out of 28 targets for an overall grade of 50.8. So it's kind of one of those things where we kind of really just decided to go with a youth movement kind of situation. A guy that has been in Brandon Staley's, defense, also Vic Fangio's defense too. So there's familiarity there. So it could be kind of a plug and play situation for us. But bottom line, guys, we're going on a youth movement here. So that's where we're at as a team all around. And this is where we're going to be moving towards the future. So either which way, guys, just want to be able to record this video real quick about the signing for Essang Bassey. What's your thoughts? Once again, leave comments below. We love talking to you guys and responding to you guys. And once again, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and also give a like to this video. Once again, guys, this is James from Bolt Bros. Let's go.